Hello and welcome back again to my YouTube channel. And in today's video we are going to be looking at the distinct clause in SQL. Alright, so if you're not aware, we've already begun our SQL series for data analytics. I have series on Power BI as well. You can check that out right after this. Alright, and so yeah, in this video, like I said, we'll be looking at the distinct clause in SQL. Now, what is a distinct clause in SQL? Right, so the distinct clause helps you to find unique items in a column. All right, essentially helps you to just locate the unique items in a column. All right, so in a data set where a particular column that I want to be working with has so many items that you are just not sure, the items in there are everywhere, you are just not sure where to begin and where to end. What you can do is that you can use a distinct clause to break the items in the column down, understand what you are working with, all right, and the number of items in the column that you are working. And this is something that I personally use almost all the time in my projects, in my work. All right, what I do is that I take every single column and I find the distinct items in every single column. This gives me a fair idea of what I'm working with, how many items are in this particular column, and what I can do with this particular column. All right, and so the distinct clause is something that is really important if you ask me. All right, and so like I said, it helps you to know the unique item. Now when I say unique items in a column, let's assume, so this particular column we have gender column, all right, and we have, I can see we have females, we have males, but we have other items in this particular column that is probably down below, I'm not seeing. Do you understand? Do we have non-binary? Do we have other items in this particular column that you cannot see? Maybe it mixed up in the data set, or maybe the data set is like 100,000 or tens of thousands. I can't just scroll through and check all of them. Okay, so what I can do is I can just use the distinct clause to figure out what the items are in that particular data set and then leave that. And then once I'm doing my analysis, I can go back and refer and say, okay, so upon using the distinct clause, these are the items that are found in that particular data set. All right, and then I know how to perform my analysis based on that. Okay, all right, so let me show you how the distinct clause works. Now the distinct clause works in two ways. One way is what I've just showed, where I use the distinct clause to check whichever items are in the data set that I'm working with. All right, I use the distinct to check all my columns, all right, to know what I'm working with. Now another way that I use that also is, probably I have this. Good, so let's say this entire data set, all right, and then this customer ID. Now if you've worked with data for some time now, what you can realize, or what you realize, is that there are times, a number of times, that you see columns like this. These are supposed to be key primary, these are supposed to be unique items in this particular column, but there are instances whereby you see that one ID appears twice, appears thrice, appears 4 times, all relating to the same individual or to the same person. All right, so what you can do, you can use the distinct clause to just locate those particular items, all right, in the data set. So when you first look at the data set having 2,000 rows. All right, so sometimes you just want to find out the unique items that are in this particular column, the customer ID column. You don't want repetitions or duplicates of these unique items. All right, so you can just use the unique clause to just figure those first out. All right, so let's start from blue. So the easiest way to use a distinct clause, or the easiest way I've seen people use a distinct clause, is probably, like I said, in the first scenario. So let's say this particular column, I want to find the items that are in this particular column, all right, or let's say this particular column state, all right, or if even if we are down for it, let's use gender. All right, so let me say select gender. All right, select age, excuse me, select age from marketing. I think this will rather show you what I mean. So select information. Now this is what you see. All right, let me just order by for you to get order by age AAC. All right, for you to get. All right, so now what can you see? Now what you can see is that this whole data set of 2,000 rows, all right, the number of 60s, all right, the number of ages that are 60s, all right, and then above there are number of ages that are 18. All right, and so there are times that, all right, so 18 and then 26 and then 60, but I just want to know, so what are the distinct ages? So what I simply want is that for all 18s there should be just 118, and then for all 60s there should just be 160 to represent it, rather than giving me all of this representing the same thing. All right, representing the same age, which is 18, or the entire all of the 60s representing just the same age, which is 60. I just want to find out just 60. So the ages of 60, 18, 24, 25. That's what I want in my data set. I want unique values in my data set. These are duplicate values. I don't need them. All right. And so what you can do is you can say select age, select distinct. All right. So now check this out. All right. So I'm going to say we use a distinct value. We say select distinct age from marketing. And then I'm going to go ahead and say order by age AC. All right, so this is what we had from just using this. All right, so now let's try this and see the difference. So now you can see that unlike this right here, which had 80s appearing so many times, and then 60s appearing so many times, and I'm pretty sure there are others as well in there. This one is just giving us specific unique value. So it's telling us that yeah. Alright, so unlike this one right here, that is showing all of these duplicate values, this particular one is just going straight to the point and showing us unique values that are in that particular data set. So I can use this and say, okay, so there are 18s, 90s, and then so on and so forth to 60. Alright, so these are the unique values in that particular column. Now, if you don't want to use the age, you can use any other one. All right, and so in situations like let me say, let's copy this, bring this right down here and say select customer ID. Now I don't want to, because I checked the customer ID. So campaign name from, right. So this is what we are getting. So you can see that the campaign name, some of them appear twice, duplicates. So they are duplicates, but I don't need the duplicates. I only need the unique values in this particular column. All right, I only need the unique values in this particular column. And so since I want the unique values in this particular column, what can I do? So I can just use the distinct clause to find out, or to just find out the unique values. All right. So I'm going to go right here. I'm going to say, all right, so select distinct, all right, campaign name, all right, campaign name from marketing, all right. And then once I execute this is going to just pull out the unique items in this particular column without the duplicates, without these items appearing twice. All right, it's going to give me the unique items. All right, so this is what I the database that I can work with. All right, so yes, this is how the unique the distinct clause works in SQL. Excuse me. So these are the distinct clause works in SQL. And yeah, so I do hope you enjoyed this as well. All right, be sure to like and subscribe if you really did enjoy it. And yeah, like I always say, do take care of yourself. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.